Yo, what's up, everybody? I tell you what, why don't you stand by while I play this? Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Somewhere beyond the beaten path, beyond the whispers in the woods and the stories around the fire, lurks one of the greatest mysteries of our time, Bigfoot. For decades, legends have echoed through the forests, footprints left behind, sightings that defy logic, and questions that demand answers. But this isn't just folklore. This is a call to investigate, to explore, and to uncover the truth. Banter with Richie B isn't just another show. It's a community, a movement, a hub for genuine research, real conversations, and boots-on-the-ground discovery. Every episode dives deep into evidence, expert interviews, field investigations, and the drive to seek what others say is impossible. If you believe in asking questions, if you're ready to get your boots dirty, and if you think the unknown deserves more than just a passing glance, then follow Banter with Richie B. Stay informed, stay sharp, and maybe, just maybe, be the one who finds the truth hiding in the trees.
I love you, baby Jack. I want you guys to keep climbing. I love you, Mama. Bojo's gonna get us out of here because that's what he does.
That's right. Nice meeting you all. Thank you for being on air. And yes, we are all of the phone. Let's go.
Good Lord, I am slow on the trigger. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Banter Richie B Live. Quick little update, quick little hello, quick little happy Thanksgiving. All that stuff. How's everybody doing tonight, man? I have an idea. Since I just got in here, I got a podcast meeting in like a half an hour. Let's do a quick somebody suggest a topic. We'll do that. And then I'll update you on what's going on and a couple of things. No matter what, we are always worldwide on Dark Realm TV, on every Roku television, every Amazon Fire Stick, and also on Media Squatch. Check us out on Media Squatch. Get that app. It's free. It's got all kinds of cool stuff on there. You can listen to the all the different paranormal shows and things like that while you're at work with your pocket in your phone. Pocket in your phone in your pocket. And of course, H-Low Outdoors. Go check us out. That's on Roku, by the way. Go over to Roku. You can find the app there. That's free as well. Different shows on there, wilderness and stuff like that. So kind of cool stuff. Yeah, let's do two things. Someone pick a topic and someone tell me what type of evidence they would like to see besides the coup de grace, the 40-foot high five, right? What's up, dude? You know what I mean? Let's say hi to everybody. I got a few people in here anyways. I don't know. I just felt like saying hello. I need a little bit of therapy. You know, today was kind of an up and down day. A little disappointed in some people and trying to get in the spirit. Worked hard all day. Body hurts, you know. Kids not listening because they're all fired up. Because anytime near any holiday, the kids are fired up. They don't have school and stuff. So, you know, I just need to get on here, say hello to anybody who wanted to listen, even if it was nobody, I guess. And get a little therapy. So I saw Kurt come in. What's up, Kurt W? It's Kurt W. Curious Cryptid. I've been telling you guys, don't sleep on that page, man. You need to go over there, Facebook, Curious Cryptid. A lot of cool stuff on there. I've been reading them. I love it. Curious. Good job. Mooncat, what's up, man? Good to see you. Couple of people in here. Let's see. Oh, Michelle Wilfong. Always good to see you, Michelle. My boy Denny. What's up, Denny? Did you ever see me Oxtail's comment before. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Apparently I did not. If you could clarify. No. Maybe I did. I don't. I don't mean to be rude. Sometimes, your brain gets filled right back up. Well, hi, Elder. How are you? Everybody support each other. Get over to Elder. If you ain't following her yet, make sure you like and subscribe to her. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Big Andy's in the house. So check it out. One big announcement I want to make while you guys shoot me a topic or ask me for a piece of evidence. I'll see what I got in the archives. Not only that, check it out. This is what I'm going to be doing because I got my old phone. Oh, for the chair. Oh, oxtails, the cow tails? Or you mean like actual oxtails? No, I got to check that out. No, I'll try them. Listen, man, we'll try anything out as long as it's not harmful. And I don't think it's harmful coming from you guys ever. So, yeah, so I got some good old 3D scans and stuff in my old phone, things like that we can check out. While we have a little bit before I have to get into my meeting, get that podcast network off the ground. The Banter with Richie B podcast network. That's going to be a lot of fun, huh, guys? I can't wait for that. You guys are going to have all kinds of cool fun. Let's see. I got some classics in here, man. What's this one? Oh, that's the new chair spot. I took a picture with, yeah. I said not now. Get away from me. I got some great pics in there. Okay. I know I got some cool 3D scans. Mooncat, little oxtails for the bone marrow. Okay, yeah. You can buy them at like an animal supply type store. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll do that. Did you guys ever replace or find another turkey feather? If that's what it was. The one I think they use for that long jelly. Oh, yeah. The one I have here for the jelly is still right here on my desk. You can see it's all frayed up, right? I mean, there's just no doubt. Now there's like remnants stuck to it, all dried up. I bet you that's peanut butter and breath. Bigfoot breath. People always tell me, oh, you should preserve your stuff for the DNA. I'm like, wow, you should give me $23,000 so I can have DNA done. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea, Mooncat. Trying something like that, see how they take to it, if they do take to it. You know what I mean? Any other ideas you guys might have to try out at the Gifting Chair, please definitely say it. You know what I mean? Did you put another one in the field? No, we don't have another one out there. So I have some, but they're kind of sacred to me. But next one Kurt, next one that I find, I know we'll find one out there. As a matter of fact, this Sunday, the legendary Vogel brothers are coming down. Yeah, I'm just trying to reposition things. There we go. Are coming down. Okay, that's cool, Andy. Are coming down Sunday. And we are going to go live at around 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, with the Vogel brothers in our research area. We're going to go check out this chair. We're going to show them some stuff. But I think, this is what I think, right? What's up, MS? I think they want to come down and see the lights at night, or the eye. You know what I mean? So I think they're very curious about that. So they want to come down and check it out. So if you don't know the Vogel brothers, absolute legends, we're fortunate enough to have them, somewhat close to us to where we can hang out with them and be friends with them. And, they're a couple hours away, don't get me wrong, but, they're not in like Ohio, like everybody else, or Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? They're here in Massachusetts, and they're unbelievable. Cobble Mountain Critter Project. Please go check them out. They're all about raising money and teaching youth how to get outside and teaching the youth like wilderness type stuff. You know what I mean? So survival, et cetera, et cetera. Kick ass. Hi, Susan. How are you today? I'm just jumping on real quick for some therapeutic energy. You know what I mean? The energy was kind of my energy got sunk today. And I'm not going to get into details, but it, truly bummed me out what I saw and how people can be, and it sucks. But I just needed to get lifted a little bit. That's all. So I like to come on and hang with you guys, or just talk to nobody, I guess. I mean, I'll just sit here just talking to the microphone. Makes me feel better. You know what I mean? Yeah, Randy, I wish you weren't working either. So Vogel Brothers are coming out with us Sunday. I do have an idea for new tech methods, but I don't think, like last week was different, right? If you've seen my live. So, all right. So listen, when we first got into this area, I didn't have these problems with the tech stuff. It was grainy at times and stuff like that. I don't remember ever disconnecting, I probably wouldn't have kept doing it if I was going to disconnect like this. And it just seems like the more the communication ramps up, the more the friendship builds and respect builds, that we just seem to get played with, technology wise, and even Andy was solid, doing fine. And then it seems like now that he's out there, this is what I wonder. Let's have this talk. Yeah, it's out there. That's what Woods family is about, right? My back was very sore today, as Elder knows. Well, my back's bad, and it's funny because Elder always says, without even me saying anything, she says, "Put that cream on your back." Right when my back's hurting, she's funny like that. Oh, she's tuned in like that. So Elder has this amazing types of like cream, right? That you could put on ailments and pain or joints or whatever's hurting you. You know what I mean? Like they have like Bengay, but this stuff is like all natural, and it's really cool. So very thick. You know what I mean? I use it at softball a lot on my knees. I'll sit on the bench and pull my pant leg up, or I'll be in my shorts and I'll be rubbing this cream, and guys are coming, "What the hell's that?" I'm like, "Oh, this is special." So if you need anything like that, reach out to Elder Medicine Bear Claw. You can find her on her channel. Make sure you hit the notify button for her too, because she does some sporadic lives, Um, Hey, what's up, other Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my friend. Friend of mine just messaged me on my phone that he's watching me. Some people just don't want to talk on the side. I totally get it, especially if you're new at it. It's kind of intimidating. But let's discuss this, all right? I got a little bit of time, 20 minutes or so now. But thanks for asking, Elder. And yes, I can actually reach the spot with your cream to put that stuff on. It's just right here. What happens is, if I'm power washing like stone or walkways or cement, all that's patios, standing on that hard stuff, oh my God, it hurts so bad. Today was definitely that day. Hey, I am Varex. What's up? Ever come across an encounter of someone being frozen or paralyzed for a few minutes? I'm glad you brought that up. Not physically to where I couldn't move. I think it was just more out of fight or flight. But I have not heard about that. Is anybody else on the side? How can I reach Elder? Elder has. Elder, do you want to put up your email in the comments so Susan can reach out to you? I think you two would get along great. General Tidbit's off to go rest of the night. Have a good one tomorrow, everyone. Thank you, Carlozzi. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. I haven't seen you that much, so it's good to see you. Have a great holiday, Carlos. Carlozzi is what he meant to say. Yeah, Mooncat, are you familiar with that? What? Yeah, let me put it up on the screen. Because I have a feeling the friend that he's asking for is has experienced this phenomenon. Has anybody else experienced that in any kind? Are you speaking specifically of a Bigfoot encounter where we'll say asking for a friend experience that in VRX? Is that someone experienced that to where they were completely frozen or paralyzed for a few minutes? So were they standing upright and saw Bigfoot or something like that, and they literally went into paralysis? Frozen or missing time? Oh, there you go. There you go. If you guys want anything from Elder, it's Miss Pretty Eye, Miss MS dot Pretty Eyes, all one word, 143 at gmail.com. And she does have very pretty eyes. This is just so there's any questions, she had her own like Elder type email and something, probably hack or something like that. I don't want to speak for her, but so she uses her high school one, right? Not me, others. Okay, so Mooncat, you have heard of that happening. I don't hear a lot of talk about that. And I wonder, what could cause something like that? Would that be a form of infrasound, or is that play out towards the alien conversation, which I don't usually partake in? Not because I don't believe or think somebody else is lying. I just haven't experienced a lot of that yet. I'm not saying that I'm not getting closer to that. Go happy Thanksgiving for your next broadcast. Thank you very much, MS. We always appreciate seeing you, my friend. Enjoy your evening or day or whatever it is, wherever you are. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Heard of Frozen and Missing Time, but not experienced it. It usually is experienced around ET being. Well, that's why I was kind of drawing that connection. Is that something that typically, I haven't heard a lot of Bigfoot encounters like that. Are you sure perhaps your friend was around a Bigfoot, or were they around something else to where that happened? Virex, if you're still here, we definitely want to, help you in that sense, or your friend in that sense. And this audience and my friends on the side are always the ones to do that. It was cool. Last night we went into a newer podcast, it seemed anyways. And they said they had 196 subscribers and they wanted to get to 200 before December. And I was like, oh, I'll be right back. And all my awesome people, you guys are awesome. Jumped in there. I think we got it up to 203 within 10 minutes. So it was really nice. So anyways, that's the type of people you're in here with, just so you know. Yeah, I know that, but I wasn't going to speak for you because I remember when I saw you on the last podcast on the side, you were looking for some answers, and I assumed that's what it was. The friend would be me. I was froze, unable to move forward, which upon my research led me to Bigfoot. So, where were you when this happened? Can I ask that? Yeah, I would say a form of infrasound. And I don't put anything past them. Whoa. Because I've had so many crazy situations in the woods that anything's possible, right? Like Denny, right, Denny? Denny and I don't know. Denny, do you remember the two lights we saw kind of bouncing around and they casted up the tree, that whole experience we had? I mean, I think that particular case we were dealing with ETs, man. At my cabin fire. Interesting. Did you lose time? That's interesting. So this was just out of the blue, out of nowhere. Perhaps you weren't into Bigfoot or you weren't into all these things, and then it just happened to you. All that matters because, what were you into when that happened? You have to kind of narrow it down, right? Check the boxes. Yeah, definitely check the boxes, that's the best way to do it, is just eliminate things as best as you can. All good people in this chat room. Good vibes. Thank you, Mike Nation. Yep, absolutely. Gene Tewksbury, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to whoever celebrates Thanksgiving. And, I don't look at it as anything historical. I like to look at Thanksgiving as the now. Gratitude for now, right now, right here, even in the darkness, even in, through pain, suffering, whatever it might be. Try to find that one cast of light that you can just reach out to, and that'll give you hope. You know what I mean? So if you're sick of suffering or whatever it might be, alcohol, drugs, death in the family, depression, sorrow of some kind. Just try, just try to look for that one cast of light you can grab. Because I've seen others pass out. I've seen others pass out in serious arguments as well. Oh, I see what you mean. Like something gets you so charged up or you're so freaked out or something, and then you just like kind of like that. I see what he means by that. What's up, Benno? What's up over in Australia? Yeah, do something good for someone else, just like my boy Denny does. You're damn right. That's right, little lady Ella. We love you, girl. Baby Jack, we love you, buddy. Absolutely brought me and my boy Denny together. I think December is a good time for that story to be told, Denny. I think December, coming up with the holiday, a lot of things go on in December. My mom's birthday is the 1st. I miss her so bad. And Thanksgiving, it was always nice to go over and have, coffee and dessert with her or sit down with the whole family. We did that at times too. But as Alzheimer's kind of grabbed a hold of her, it was kind of hard to bring the little ones over there and have all that chaos because it was hard for her to, break down and function. Let's see. You can experience a freeze, missing time if the energy comes in too fast or too intense. Well, Sue, with what you say, could it be a possibility that Verax is a sensitive, a medium, a psychic, something to where has that, like what you're kind of talking about? You know what I mean? I don't know, just a thought, right? Happy gathering. Okay, that's good too. Yep. I can respect that. I can respect that from the indigenous native peoples in this country. 100%. I can see why. And it is like that, right? Happy gathering, right? Be together, love each other, talk about good things. Even if it's just for that day, it's cleansing. Cleanse the negativity of society and the people around, the negativity around you, don't do it like that. Yes, he probably is. That's what I'm getting off of him. Now, Verax, have you ever considered yourself a sensitive or psychic, medium? You ever had premonitions, dreams that were so clear they seemed like a message? Random chills, spine tingles, turn around real quick, kind of see something move, anything. You ever hear a voice in your ear that was crystal clear and said something to you or something like that? I mean, I'm just trying to think of different things that have happened to me as I was discovering that I was a sensitive. I always say a sensitive because I don't go full blown medium or psychic because I don't practice it. And, so I just dumb it down. So I'm not being, I'm not exaggerating. Every day, Mooncat, that happens to you? What'd I do? Tansei, Robin, what's up, Robin? Many blessings to everyone. Hope everyone has a safe and loving holiday. Thank you. You as well. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Yeah, I got a few more minutes, but I think this. Yeah, I think Denny, what's going on with your fonts tonight? What's going on? What you got? What you drinking over there? What you drinking over there in Australia, bro? You got capitals, big letters, small letters. Yes, I agree. Yes, Thanksgiving. Yep. In this time of year, we're all going through something, right? We all have lost a loved one. We all have a history. We all have some kind of pain, that we got to process, and I think Thanksgiving and Christmas time is a good time to do that not because it's the suffering part, it's the healing part, right? And if you're ever to heal, it's with love. Love heals things, right? That emotion and feeling that the humans gave a name, right? So if you're around a lot of that, right, it's going to help you heal, right? It's going to help you process. It's going to help you get through those things. And I suggest during that time, because the holidays are so hard, turn it into healing, right? To where you actually reach out to somebody and say, hey, I'm hurting today. Hey, I miss so and so. You know what I mean? I think because then you're going to have more weapons, right? More tools in your toolbox to pull from. And people are going to be more willing to listen because they're feeling it too, right? Because it's the holidays. We all feel it. So just, I don't know, just an idea, right? Let's see. Virex, seriously, have you ever felt any kind of, you know what a psychic and a medium is? You know what, even a sensitive is, right? Have you ever felt anything that triggered that before? You know? Hang on, I gotta send that to my team. Oh boy. All right, done. How do I do that? Oh, I gotta load it. Oh. Oh, is that a request? Sit up on. Oh, someone don't give an F upstairs. Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Is anybody? Oh, thank you, Susan. Kurt, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, we appreciate that. Again, I say I am happy to be here with you all. Gotcha, and we're happy to have you, dude. 100%. Surround yourself with what you want to. I agree, man. I agree. We all got. The whole key to this thing called life is this. I could say with confidence, right? Kurt, thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. We all do. It all helps. We're all trying to we're trying to bring a message here to the world. You know what I mean? Like really, you know, I, I just say this, man. We are meant to communicate to one another. When I got clean and sober in Alcoholics Anonymous in September 21st, 1997, one of the biggest things they talked about was human interaction in order to heal. Human interaction heals, right? You get that conversation, you got a dumpster, right? Say you got a dumpster, right? And it's just full of trash. It's overflowing onto the ground in front of you. We've all seen that dumpster in the inner city, right? If that dumpster was open before and emptied, you wouldn't have it overflowing to where everybody can see it, right? So think of that. Open your dumpster up and get the trash out, even a little bit at a time, until you empty it and it's clean and clear. And then you can function, communicate with one another. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Elda. Both my parents passed, so I try to spend the holidays with my sons and friends. Yeah, and don't be afraid to talk to them about, you missing your parents, right? Don't be afraid to cry. I miss my mom, dude. Listen, I was a street kid, man. I'd fight anybody, but I cry like a baby whenever I get a chance. I mean, you gotta purge, man. We're only human. We're only human. I don't know where Verax went. Did I miss something? I would like to tell you the full story. Sorry to hit you off the cuff with this. No, you're not hitting me off the cuff. Let me get my ducks in a row and I'll send you a message. All right. Yeah, no doubt, man. We're here for you, bro. We're here. We're here. We're always here. We're always here for good people. Everybody here will tell you that. Open the talk, especially about these oddities and things like that. Share it with us. If we don't know it's in the right direction, that somebody can help you because we have so many friends, from psychic mediums to elders, you're right, in the Blackfoot family, right? So many people that we can reach out to, Bigfoot, UFO people, that they might have gone through what you're talking about, So we might be able to get you the answers. We have a lot of great respect for and from our friends like that. Thank you guys for the donations and helping out a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, nothing wrong with a few tears, right? I mean, I was raised by my mom in a sense, right? So I learned different ways. It wasn't, big burly guy all the time. He sensitivity and gave me sensitivity. So, you know what I mean? I tell my boys, you don't walk around just being a man. That's nonsense. You know, Let's see. Be free, man. Say what you got to say, right? Coming up on 6:30. I do have that podcast meeting. Let's see. Where are they? Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So my friends are all preparing their birds, and then later on we're going to meet online on the game consoles and play Rainbow Six. Yep. I will send. Hang on. Nobody gave me nothing, right? I gave you something. I gave you a hug. I was raised by my mom as well. Sad and thankful I was. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Happy gathering your family, Mama Bear Claw. Thank you so much, Mama Bear Claw. Susan, thank you so much. Yeah, 100%, man. Not we're supposed to be here for each other, not fight with each other, not coming on social media, and arguing back and forth and treating each other poorly. And I lived that turmoil in my life. I lived it as a kid with my dad when my mom and dad were together, just a raging. And and escape was getting out as a teenager and getting messed up. You know what I mean? And becoming a try addict, where you would hand me something and I would try it. I didn't even know what it was. And that's the stuff that can happen, man. You gotta. What's up, Wojo? I'm just about to jump off and head into our podcast now. Yeah, and you know, just chill. Just be good to each other. You know what I mean? Don't get involved in stuff. Don't be afraid to not get the last word. Don't be afraid to be the bigger person and feel like the other person won. Because nobody's winning. Everybody's arguing. You know what I mean? Who's winning when you're sitting there arguing? And I've always said nothing's ever been resolved from a fight. Nothing's ever been resolved from a war. They're taking stuff. Nobody's like, oh, peace treaties with people. Oh, it's a peace treaty. That's not resolving your differences. That means I'm bigger than you. I knocked you out. And too bad if you don't like it. That's not what that's supposed to, don't do that shit. There's no need for it, And that's why we emphasize don't do it in research, because again, no one's ever arguing. Nothing. Healthy debate? Yes, absolutely. Arguing? No, that ain't happening. So, so don't do that. So be good to each other. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably hop on, like tomorrow at some point, maybe even Friday. I might try out the OBS on the YouTube, directly on YouTube. Hey, Sam. I know, Sam. I'm about to send a link out to the crew so we can get our meeting started. So you guys caught me over here. Here comes the crew members are in here going, hey, where you at, dude? 6:30 meeting. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up, Tim? Hello, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Much love and blessings to all. Thank you. Thank you. This is the community that we've set up right here. Signs it walks away or does not respond. Yep. And the other person sits there stewing in it. Have a good day. You win. Never forgotten, never gone. 100%. You and I, my new friend. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Good. I'm glad to hear that, because sometimes I feel like God's lighthouse. I do. And we're going to have a story coming in December. Hopefully, me and Denny can hammer down a date. And our teammate, friend, and now brother is exactly why he came to us. Why is he being Wojo? He's going to tell you exactly why. And that story not only feels good, I got goosebumps telling you, my hair's standing up. It's just amazingly epic. And I am truly, truly honored God uses me, or my higher power, however he wants me to be that beacon. I hope I can help you, man. I hope I can. And the point is I'm willing, right? And that's what matters. Happy Thanksgiving. Go into my podcast meeting. That's right, Robin. Robin, you got the new job. You got to take over the vacant position and tickle the holler, right? Oh, anyway, that's enough of that. But it was kind of funny. Yeah, it's 6:30. I got to get over to my podcast meeting, guys. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy. Be grateful that you have food. Be grateful that you have people that love you. And make sure you get with them, call them, whatever it might do, something. Reach out to them, right? Say, hi, I love you. Happy Thanksgiving. How's things? What'd you eat? Takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes to make that person know that you them. That's huge, right? My boy Denny right there. So Denny, you heard me, right? Hammer out a date in December. Come on, and we'll just make it happen in December. I don't care if it's the first one, last one, or anywhere in between. Let's get that story out. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I want you to keep climbing. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, because we're going out Sunday with the Vogels. Don't miss that episode. It's probably going to be Daytime, Dusk, and Darkness. You don't want to miss that episode. Daytime, Dusk, and Darkness with the Vogel brothers. Don't miss that, right? I love you, baby Jack. I love you, Mama. Happy Thanksgiving. Giving you and yours. Everybody be safe. Tonight is amateur night. Stay home, please. If you're not, stay home and drink. Don't go driving. If you're local and a friend of mine and you get, effed up, call me at 2, 3 in the morning. I'll come get you. 100% a man of his word. I don't just say that shit. So everybody go enjoy your Thanksgiving. As my boy Wojo would say, we are home of the boom, right?